Greetings, hello to everyone out there in YouTube land. My name is Belle, and I wanted to do a follow-up video to a video that I did a couple days ago. A couple days ago I was thinking about astral travel or the out-of-body experience and how much, that's a goal of mine, to be able to have that experience. And then today something really interesting happened. So I'm into tarot and oracle cards. So I drew a few tarot cards, and one of them was the Eight of Swords. And if you know anything about tarot, the swords usually represent the intellect or the mind, and they're usually kind of bleak. They're not as optimistic as some of the other cards or some of the other suits. Like Cups is emotions, and there's a lot of optimistic cards in the Cups suit, but Swords is the intellect. And the Eight of Swords in this deck of tarot cards wasn't very optimistic. It was pretty bleak, like someone tied in knots. And it made me think about how much I've been in my brain, in my mind, and kind of withdrawn from life, like just kind of sitting up here, and I haven't been fully embodied. And I think for me, if I ever do dream travel in any form, it's going to come through being more peaceful here as who I am now, and being embodied and having a good, compassionate sense of myself as a human body. And so, like, the whole thing, like body, mind, and soul, or however you want to think about it. Like, I think we are our minds, we are our souls, but we are also our bodies. So it's really interesting because I think of myself as having a pretty good sense of myself, but I don't really get grounded or feel that sense of embodiment that much. So it was really cool. Just today I was going outside and doing some yoga outside on our back porch on that area, and there are a lot of trees, and it was really beautiful. And it was all just emphasizing this idea I'm having that a lot of people have had before, but that's kind of the idea that's kind of dawning on me, that I don't know, that okay, so I was also thinking about peacefulness today, and it all is going together for me in that sense of what I'm thinking about today, because there's the peacefulness and the I don't know, I'm just thinking like peace is not really found in the mind. Like Eckhart Tolle usually says, for him, like, peace isn't found in the mind at all. He's trying to get away from his thoughts entirely, or as much as he can. So I don't know, just all these really cool ideas are kind of like coming together, and it's like I realized that the different extremes in my life, in different ways, were from being too much in my head, too much in my mind, too many thoughts. So, and I still, even though I'm not at the extreme of having too many thoughts anymore, I still tend to worry and overthink situations, like almost like a habit of just thinking even though I don't need to. So in that case, I guess the Eckhart Tolle teachings would be really helpful, because he's kind of the other extreme, like you're not supposed to engage with thinking at all, I feel like, or at least that's what the impression I've gotten from his teachings. Anyway, so I really wanted to do this update because, just a couple days ago, I was like, oh, I really want to get out of body, I really want to get out of body. And just that terminology is so funny, and it's interesting, like when I meditate, I find that I have to go more within myself, including like my sense of my body and my embodiment. I just really feel like I need that solid embodiment meditation if I'm ever going to do anything peacefully. and that includes peacefulness in this realm on planet Earth. If I really want to do dream travel or astral travel or out-of-body travel, I think it's going to come from a peaceful place, or I'm not going to enjoy it very much anyway. So, I don't know, like, it's so funny. Like, I thought I wanted to get really into the out-of-body or dream travel experience, and I still do to some extent, but I'm really enjoying my life here on Earth. I'm really enjoying my life at this time. A lot of that is my pastime of knitting. It's very tangible, and just there's so many ways that my life has changed over the past few decades, I guess. So many ways my life has changed over the past few decades, like from when I was a young adult or growing up to now when I'm in my mid-30s. So it's really exciting to me. It's really cool. So the main themes I want to get across are like the peacefulness and how much we have to love who we are in our bodies in order to find like a true sense of peacefulness, and maybe like that sense of the meditative experience. I might add more to this later, but that's all I have for now. And my cat Jenny has just decided to make an appearance, so I guess that means it's time to say goodbye to the video idea for now. But anyway, thanks for listening to this update, and hopefully it sparks your own inspiration for how you want to live in this really cool way with a lot of well-being and a lot of sense of peacefulness. Thanks a lot. Bye.